As Zane stared at Bram's armor, he grew worried. If the full strength of the art of sword drawing was unable to break through the defenses of the genuine energy artifact, he knew he was in trouble. Bram, on the other hand, had recovered his confidence, and he laughed at Zane as he gloated.
Let's see what else you've got. You thought you could break through my armor, but you couldn't, could you? I doubt you've got any other tricks up your sleeve, so are you ready to give up?
Zane didn't know what to say. He was busy trying to come up with a plan to beat Bram, but he couldn't think of anything.
What a pity. Well, if you're done, then I guess it's time to decide if I should sell Amara to a brothel or just kill her.
He laughed even harder as he held out a palm-sized egg shrouded in green light. Zane could feel its vital energy as Bram pushed it toward his chest.
You have another genuine energy artifact.
Even though he had never come across a genuine energy artifact, he knew its worth. Even the cheapest ones would cost half of the Martell family's fortune. Not a single shop in Kintyre County sold them, and the craftsmen who forged them were even rarer than alchemists. He knew the two genuine energy artifacts in Bram's possession couldn't have come from the Martell family.
I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I'll be sure to get someone to take your corpse away and hang it on the back door of the family home as a warning to others.
He held the egg high in the air, and the 8 symbols on it glowed and swirled. A strange whooshing sound came from it, and as it suddenly opened, a bunch of pale blue thunder pearls flew out. The waves of vital energy around the thunder pearls and the churning lightning they created made everyone gasp in shock and fear. Although the pearls moved slowly, making them seem easy to dodge, one strike from a single pearl would be enough to kill someone. Zane had only reached the 6th stage of body tempering, so he was no exception. Even someone at the foundation level might not be able to withstand an attack from a thunder pearl. When one of the pale blue pearls shot toward Zane, the audience held their breath, certain that he was about to die. Although killing was prohibited in the competition, they knew Bram would happily violate the rules to get rid of Zane for good, and no one was brave enough to stop him. But Zane was determined to beat Bram, so he used every technique he knew to ensure he survived. Employing the first stance of the 3-star step technique, he dodged the first thunder pearl, and only a colorful starlight fog was left in his wake. The thunder pearl was fast, but Zane was even faster. His movements were agile and elegant, but as more thunder pearls attacked, it became harder to believe that he would be able to keep dodging them. The whistling sound the movement of the pearls made was distinctive in the silence of the arena, and everyone was on the edge of their seats. Among them was Alora, who was worried that Zane wouldn't make it out of there alive. Her uncle Eris was beside her, and she was about to whisper something to him when he stopped her.
Don't worry. Let's just see how things develop.
They continued to watch Zane, who didn't stop moving for even a second. Eventually, he appeared behind Bram, put his palms together, and then slowly separated them. In the center of his palm was a mysterious silver light that was almost imperceptible to the naked eye. As it grew, a strange sound echoed within the barrier on the platform, and a flash of lightning appeared. Everyone shielded their eyes as it became too difficult to look directly at the platform. Then, after an ear-splitting boom of thunder, everything fell silent. Zane called down dark sky thunder, and in the blink of an eye, a bolt of lightning pierced Bram's forehead like a spear. A silver pillar of light burst from Bram's body, causing him to cry out in pain and drop to his knees. When the glow of lightning completely disappeared, Zane's body also became weak. He collapsed to the ground and watched as the thunder pearls returned to the egg from which they had come. Bram was a few feet away from him, writhing in pain as his life force slowly depleted. The audience watched in horror as he lifted his hand and feebly pointed at Zane. He asked in a weak voice,
How is this possible? You're only at the 6th stage of body tempering. How could you have known how to condense the seed of vital energy?
Everyone knew that an ordinary martial arts technique didn't require much vital energy, but some skills could only be used at the foundation level or the 9th stage of body tempering. Everyone had felt the vital energy mixed in with Zane's dark sky thunder, and they couldn't stop talking about it. Someone asked,
Is it possible that Zane has already formed a seed of vital energy within his body? It would take a real prodigy to do something like that. In fact, I've only ever heard of one other person doing that, and it was 100 years ago.
Maybe Zane has special powers. That would mean the Martell family kicked out a prodigy. What idiots.
Meanwhile, Eris stroked his white beard and turned to Alora with his eyebrow raised.
It seems you were right. He does indeed have great talent. Maybe your standards are getting higher.
Above the city gate, Prince Jorah looked pale as he rose to his feet and kicked his chair, causing it to collapse.
Why can't we seem to get rid of this guy?
He glared at Zane, ignoring Lyle, who was losing himself to grief as he watched his son. Then he turned to his assistant and said,
Zane has tried to kill someone, thereby violating the rules of the competition. Bind him in chains and then bring him back to Terran City for trial.
Can't wait for more? Catch the next episode tomorrow. And if you are ready to binge the whole series, download our app now. Tap the link in our bio to start your journey.